Hi guys, this is going to be a little bit of Mother Nature for 2015 NYX Makeup Awards or Face Off. This is going to be Mother Nature a little bit more tortured with some blood coming down, and I'll show you just how to do this as we go on. So let's get started. So first step, we're going to set a base for the neck and the chest. I used a lighter foundation just because I wanted it to be more popping when the color comes out. And just keep blending that all the way through your skin. The next step is I used more of a paint base, just like you get from if you decide to paint your face for Halloween, just to make more of an effect of a bruise around my neck. And then I just used my hand as a model and just kept applying. Next, I added the foundation on the face, the same color that I used on my chest and neck. And I used an egg sponge to blend that all through. Next step is I used another sponge, and I just dabbled brown paint on my skin, just dabbling around, making it look like a muddy tree effect, kind of like I'm just reawoken from the ground. And that I just applied continuously through my shoulders and my chest area, not completely going up around my neck. And then just keep applying that until you get the look that you would like to achieve. The next step is I used more of a moss, just to more look like a tree or from the ground, because I want to get that Mother Nature effect, and just apply as you see fit. It's kind of just eyeing it and seeing what looks good. I just used regular eyelash glue, and I just applied the product onto my skin. Then I re-added some colors because, you gotta always keep blending, it's always fun. And then I also did the other side as well, just keeping it more towards the shoulders and the chest area. Now that we got the chest and everything all ready, now it's time to contour the face. And what I used for the face starting out was I used the Rocky Mountain Green, the jumbo pen on the face, and I started using the contour lines. And then I used a foundation brush just to blend it out more down. I would like just in my face to be that really nice, pretty green color. I also did apply a little bit down the neck just so you get that little effect. Next, after that, I used a darker shade to, get that nice contour and blending, because we like those double colors and adding all that fun stuff. And I used Sparkle Green from the Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX, and then I just blended that out as well. It doesn't need to be perfect. You're just trying to get that look. We're just going to keep applying different colors. And I just used another sponge and some paint as well, just to get that green in there, because I want it to be green. Next, I went back and, used the same pencil from the Jumbo Eye Pencils, the Rocky Mountain Green again, back, and just kept adding more colors. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to get that contouring. I did also apply it on the lips and the mouth, just, getting that area. I didn't want to get on the nose. I'm going to do something more onto there. You'll see later down during the video. But I just want to get those highlighted marks on my face just to give that nice contour. The next step that I did, I used another foundation brush, and I used the NYX Primal Colors, and I used the color Hot Green. just so it can set it in and have a nice set from all those little jumbo pencils that I put on there. Then I went back in and I used that same little green that I've used for the face paint just to re-add some more colors, just because I really like blending my colors together just to get that nice effect that you always see in just like you do for your eyeshadows. Again, went back with the powder, just went on top just to finish it all off, and then there's more to come. Next, I used the milk in the jumbo pencil, and I used it more towards the cheeks, the nose, for more of a highlighting. I also used a sponge, just to blend it out more, put it on my eyelids just so I can get that nice effect when I add the colors that I would like so it pops more. Next, I used an NYX Glam Shouter, the color Pixie Dust. I used that on the bridge of my nose and also down to the cheeks as a highlight, so I can get that kind of sandy effect that you achieve. Next, after that, I used a jumbo pen for the nose of my bridge and then back onto the highlighting of my cheeks, just blending that out a little bit more just to get that more gold effect, and that color is Cashmere. After that, I applied glitter, because who doesn't love glitter? I used a gold glitter and just applied it on the bridge of my nose all the way up to my forehead just a little bit. And to contour my nose, I used the jumbo pencil, the 609 French Fries, and I blended that out. And I just blended it out with some more beautifulness. And after that, I started bejeweling my nose with some pearls, because when you're in the ocean, you might find some pearls in there. Then I added a starfish right on top of my forehead. Gotta add that little beachy effect. And after that, I started using some pencils from the eye and eyebrow pencil, the NYX Green Shimmer on my eyebrows. Then I went in with another NYX pencil using the green papaya and just kind of giving that more shinier, lighter effect, because I do like those ombre eyebrows. Sorry about that. And for my highlight, I went back in and I used the same shadow, the Pixie Dust, for my eyebrow, for the highlight of my eyebrows. Went back in with some more milk from the jumbo pencil just to keep that color so the color comes poppin'. And I added some shimmer, and this color is going to be called Pixie Lutin from the NYX line of eyeshadows. And now I wanted to add some, waves of blue, and I started using the color Electric Blue on the crease of my eyelids. And then I added some more dark blue, and this color is called Electroshock from NYX eyeshadows. I blended that up more, kind of wanting that beachy wave kind of look. Just kept applying and adding more and more color. I also started, later down you'll start seeing me switch the pencils out and use more eye pencils. Went back in with some more blue. This is all about just blending that thing all together. So the pencils that I've been using are, all NYX, except one. And then I also used white that you saw in there and just kind of, just blended that thing like there was no tomorrow. That silver pencil you just saw me blend with, that is called the Silver from NYX line. And again, this is just all about the blending skills. Just keep going back and forth and just, make it exactly how you want it to be. I am a blending freak, so I just kept adding it. I used that the white pencil around my eyelid and then I just switched to the other eye. Again, the pencils that I were using were one called Slide On and that color is Sunrise Blue. Just tons and tons of eyeshadow and pencils. I just kept going back and forth, making that effect the blue. You don't need to use as many as I did, but I love blending that thing to perfection, or at least trying to. Again, you just use a white liner and you just outline the top just like you would if it was a regular black one or whatever color you'd use. Go into the water base and then a little bit out because I wanted to make that eye look big and poppy. Again, I used the same color that I used for the highlight and I just went back and just redid that. Gotta fix that hair. Woo. And then now for the lips, I used the Pinky from NYX lip and I just filled in that lip to my desired length. I like mine to be a little bit more bigger. And for the lipstick, I used the Soft Matte Lip Cream, the Addis Ababa, if I said that right. And I went back and used the same one as the highlight for the, just for my cheeks. I used that on my chin and my upper lip. After that, I applied more little shimmers. I love sparkle, so I added tons of blue sparkles around the outside of my forehead. Because I like sparkles, so you can tell. And after that, I add more glitter, just to make it more poppy, because, you know, glitter's fun. It's a girl's best friend when you want it to be. As long as it doesn't get in your eyeball, then it's painful. And you can apply that as however you see fit. It's just how you view what kind of color scheme you'd like to do. Doesn't need to be like mine. Whatever looks good to your eye will probably look good to other people. And then I went back and I used more of a purple base because I wanted to look more like a bruise around my neck to get that handprint that I desired. And after that, I added some more textures to my hair like flowers, and I used a white base of mascara just so I can get a really nice set for the next mascara that I was going to use. And after that, I used the NYX The Color Mascara. And this one is the Perfect Pear, and I use that for both my eyelashes, you know, just making it more poppy, that greeny look, just because Mother Nature is green like a tree. And after that, I wanted to do a little bit scary, so I went a little bit gory and I added some blood effect. And you place this where you think would look best on you. I did it more towards the temple, and just have it coming down towards the face, kind of like I got hit in the head or something. And then just keep applying where you see fit. I got some of it stuck in my hair, so I was just dealing with that. And then also put it on your chest so it's like it's dripping down. And on the neck as well. And we're just getting there done. So please share, please like. I would love to become one of the finalists in this show. And this is the final outlook. Just keep liking, sharing, say why you want me to be in this this competition. Just tell me what you like about it. Please get it out there. I would love and appreciate your support. It would mean everything to me. This is my first little video blog. So please share and like and get this out known. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.